Okay, my name is Ruth Brandwine. I am from Sarasota, formerly from Eastern Long Island.
And you've been traveling here in Iran for a couple of weeks now, Ruth.
Yes.
Can you share with us a little bit about your impressions?
Well, it's totally different from, I wasn't sure what to anticipate. I had family and friends who were very concerned about my going. They were joking about, starting a fund to release me from jail. They asked me to promise I would not go off on my own ever, just stay with the group. And I wasn't sure what to expect, but I knew I wanted to go because this part of the world has always been intriguing to me and I want to learn more. And it has been amazing. The people are warm, welcoming. We've had good reaction wherever we've gone. I particularly love Isfahan. It is the most beautiful city. I'd like to return. It's such a rich, ancient culture. I'm interested in the old literature. But also, I was surprised at this is not a developing country. This is a very modern, developed country with multi-lane highways and banks and stores and commerce and a lot of traffic, a lot of middle-class people. I just had no idea that that's what Iran was like.
When people heard that you were American, what kind of response did you get specifically due to them knowing that?
Oh, they were very happy. They said, welcome, we are happy, the big smile, we're happy you are here. I always said, I love your country, and they big smile. And I was really surprised. It was just like they were all the Chamber of Commerce trying to, make us feel that we really are welcome.
Now, if I could also bring up the topic, you're Jewish. Did you have special concerns because of your background?
Yes, and again, I knew that there were most of the Jewish people I know consider Iran as part of the evil empire, or the evil the axis of evil. And I particularly wanted to see a synagogue because I had heard that there were 20 to 30,000 Jewish people who live here, and then when they were offered a chance to emigrate to Israel, offered money to go to a person, they said, no, we're Persian. So I was very interested in seeing, and thanks to you, Jerry, I was able to visit the synagogue. I wasn't able to get to see a service, but the synagogue itself was it wasn't a grand, like a mosque, but it was a very nice venue, and probably seated maybe 100 people. Men and women have to sit separately. It's Sephardic, and it has the rostrum for the rabbi in the center rather than at the ark. The ark was covered with velvet and beautiful gold writing of the Ten Commandments with a crown on top, and that was very moving. A lot of Hebrew writing, which I photographed, but I can't read Hebrew well enough to understand it. I'm going to bring it back to our congregation. And I was impressed with the Siddur, the prayer book, was in both Hebrew, which it always is, but also Farsi, which makes sense, so people could read it. I was just very pleased to have that opportunity to witness firsthand that Jews are able to practice. Now, I have to say, there was a high wall and there were spikes on top of it, and I understand that there have been some, teenagers try to climb the wall. There was some vandalism, but I didn't get the impression that there was a major problem.
Any parting comments to friends or people who might see this, who had the same skepticism that some of your friends and family had?
Visit for yourself. It's a great experience, and it's very safe and very warm and welcoming. I don't think that I've been to a lot of countries, and in some places people, maybe because they haven't had as many tourists, so they're not yet cynical about tourism, but they really seem to want Americans to come and see for ourselves what it's like, and they are eager for better relationship, and I hope that we can have that in the future.
Well, thank you for taking the initiative to travel to to Iran, I should say, and for sharing with us your impressions.
And thanks for letting me.